Path through shadows. The city was sinking into twilight, and the neon sign of a small café, Melody of the Heart, flickered, illuminating the street. It was a place where people often came to seek answers to the questions life posed to them. And this was where Andriy first stepped in, looking lost. His attention was drawn to a young woman sitting by the window, gazing at the rain trickling down the glass. Her name was Kateryna, and everyone in the city knew that behind her smile lay the pain of loss. Andriy couldn't resist and approached her. "Do you mind if I sit here?" he asked, trying to be polite, though his voice betrayed his nervousness. Kateryna nodded, and their conversation began with hesitant words but grew deeper with each passing moment. Andriy shared how he had recently moved to the city after a divorce. He was looking not just for a fresh start, but for something that would bring meaning back to his life. Kateryna listened intently, and although she didn't fully open up, her gaze spoke more than words. It held both compassion and a quiet hope that perhaps their paths had crossed for a reason. With each passing day, Andriy and Kateryna spent more time together. They walked the streets discussing books, music, and dreams. But the closer they became, the more Andriy sensed that Kateryna was hiding something. One evening, as they sat by the river, Andriy asked her directly, "Katya, why do you always seem a bit distant? What troubles you?" She looked at him, tears filling her eyes. "A year and a half ago, I lost my husband in an accident. We were about to start a new life, but it all ended in an instant. Since then, I've been afraid to let myself be happy, afraid it will all disappear again." Andriy was silent, feeling the depth of her pain. But instead of words, he simply took her hand, and that was enough for her to understand. He wouldn't walk away. Months passed. Kateryna gradually opened up, and Andriy became her support. Together, they created new memories, though shadows of the past occasionally resurfaced. Andriy decided to help her break free from them. He organized an evening of remembrance at Melody of the Heart. Friends and family of Kateryna came together, each bringing something that reminded them of her late husband. Photographs, letters, shared gifts. At first it was difficult, but gradually Kateryna began to smile, recalling the happy moments. At the end of the evening, Andriy raised his glass. Life gives us many trials, but it also offers a chance to find happiness, even after loss. "Katya, you've taught me that the power of love can heal any wounds, and I want to be by your side so we can create a new future together." Kateryna looked at him with tears in her eyes, but this time they were tears of joy. She realized she was ready to move forward. The sun rose slowly over the city, illuminating it with a new day. Andriy and Kateryna stood in the same spot by the river, where they had once opened their hearts to each other. They held hands, feeling that their path through the shadows had come to an end. Ahead of them lay only a bright road. Summer passed, and their relationship grew stronger. Kateryna began attending art classes she had long dreamed of, and Andriy started learning to play the guitar. They supported each other in every new endeavor. One evening, Andriy invited Kateryna to an open-air concert. It was a small event organized by local musicians. He knew how much she loved live music. As the last chords played, Andriy decided to take a step he had been contemplating for a long time. "Katya, you've taught me to love life again. You've become my light in the darkness. I want you to always be by my side. Will you marry me?" Kateryna was surprised, but her eyes shone with happiness. She nodded, and the musicians, noticing this, played something festive. Applause echoed around them. Their wedding was modest but incredibly heartfelt. All the guests who came to the ceremony were people who had helped them along their journey. Kateryna looked happy and calm, as if she had finally let go of all her fears. After the wedding, they decided to travel to a place Kateryna had always wanted to visit, a small seaside town in the south of the country. There, among the ocean waves and endless horizon, they realized that the beginning of their shared story was a new chance for both of them. A few years later, Andriy and Kateryna opened their own café. It was also called Melody of the Heart. This place became a symbol of new beginnings for many people. Together, they created an atmosphere of warmth and love that reminded everyone that life always offers a chance for happiness, even if the path to it wasn't easy. Their story inspired many, and their love became proof that true feelings could overcome any shadows of the past.